Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. So let's discuss better what will happen this week in Europe, especially with an outbreak of some Arctic air coming from the North Atlantic. They'll drop the temperatures this week across Europe, leave well below average temperatures across Central and Western Europe, and potentially a lot of snow in the Alps and the Pyrenees. So we'll check also some storms in the forecast for the Mediterranean and some heat still in Eastern Europe. So let's see this model. This is the above average and below average temperature, below in the blue and above average in the red. So let's see what's happening. We have that first, we have that low pressure there in the North Sea, in the North Atlantic, and another one in Norway there, and then it's forecast to get bigger and blow all that cold air down towards Europe. So as you can see here with the GFS, this cold air goes towards down towards the UK, Central Europe, France, even all the way down to Spain. This, like next Friday, shows well below average temperatures in much of Central Europe there. Still in the Baltics and Russia, some above average temperatures, but well below average continues in Central Southern Europe until like the 18th and even later, and then some above average might kick in parts of Western Europe later. So, but the below average gradually continues until the end of the month. There's the European as well. It now shows, let's see, so let's pull like the 12Z from yesterday, and it shows those above averages in Eastern Europe, and then it shows that cold wave coming from the north, not as robust as the GFS, but shows a lot of cold air coming down to Central Western Europe, shows some really below average temperatures, especially France and the Alps and even Spain there in other areas. So be aware. And then it goes into southeastern Europe later with more colder air, and then it shows we might get some above average in Spain later and continue in Russia and the east to some above average. So let's see, there's the Canadian model as well. It shows that cold wave coming down there. Expect a good cool down of temperatures in the UK, in Ireland, in France, Spain, especially in the mountains, in the Alps and the Pyrenees during this week, starting like Thursday. In the north, it already started almost, but in southern Europe, start like Thursday. So let's see. There's the GFS. In terms of rain and snowfall, it shows Wednesday a system there in France, some showers in Spain and the Pyrenees and going towards Italy. But Thursday already shows the low pressure there and kick-starting a lot of snow in the Alps and some storms and rain throughout Central Eastern Europe there until like Saturday. Then it continues and kind of dissipates by next Monday, but still some leftover showers, especially some storms next Tuesday the 17th and next Wednesday in southeastern Europe. So let's see. There's the European as well. It shows the big system there, more rain through Norway and parts of the UK 2 days, and some snow in the mountains of Norway. And let's see, shows the system coming down, the low pressure kick-starting more storms in Italy, some showers near northeastern Spain, maybe a storm or two, and shows more snow in the Alps Thursday especially. Start like Wednesday night until Thursday, some more snow there, and then it goes northeast towards like Poland and some other areas by Friday and Saturday, some more storms there. Then it keeps spinning there, still some snow in the Alps until Saturday, and then some leftover moisture by Sunday there, Monday. Still some storms around there, especially like next Tuesday, still shows a system there, some snow in the Alps, a lot of storms in southeastern Europe, because the GFS also had this low pressure in the Mediterranean. Next Tuesday the 17th brings some more storms to Greece and Bulgaria, but that's still a week out, so we don't know yet. It even shows more stuff in Spain and Italy later. So let's see here. There's also chart. Let's see, this is the snow depth. It shows like Thursday, that snow increasing there in Austria, Italy, but especially in Austria there. And let's see Norway, because of those systems there in the mountains. Even the northern UK might have a hint of snow, but be aware there in the Alps by Thursday. Show some small hints on the Pyrenees, but nothing crazy. And let's see, this is the 2-meter temperature anomaly. Shows like Thursday when this comes, some well below average temperatures there throughout Western Central Europe, moving east later, and those are well above average in Eastern Europe. So that's Western Europe. So be aware there. And some ground temperatures still shows like today, some 30s in Spain. In Italy, a little bit cooler in some areas, but along the coast better. Let's see, but in the Alps it shows like 0, -1 already in parts of the higher mountains there. And in the UK, like tonight, right, it shows like 6 or 7 degrees, 9 degrees tonight, this system coming. And some mountains of Norway, 4 degrees, -1. So let's see, Wednesday still shows hot in Spain and Portugal, southern Spain, especially in Portugal. Eastern Europe there, some 20s, 30s, and then later by tomorrow early morning, alright, it shows -1 in the Alps, 0 degrees, 6 in other areas, 9 degrees. And let's see, the high temperatures in Italy might get close to 30 degrees during the day in southeastern Italy. Spain and Portugal too, some close to 30 degrees. And you can see there the boundary from this system coming, colder there and warmer there. And let's see, but the night after that, from Thursday to Friday, it shows in the Alps like -3 degrees, -5, -2 in many areas there, -4, 0 degrees, -6 even, -10 in some very high locations, so be aware. And in the Pyrenees, right, it shows too. In Andorra, 0 degrees, -2, -1, 1 degree during the early morning and night, 0 degrees, so be aware there as well. Throughout some other areas, so like 7 degrees in Paris, 6 degrees in London, northern UK like 5, close to 1 degree, 9 degrees, some 5 degrees in Ireland, so be aware there. Northern Spain, some 9, 13 degrees, 18 along the coast, and not areas too, like 9 to 10 degrees. And then during the day, that day it remains hot in Eastern Europe, some close to 30. Southern Spain remains hot as well, 34, 32. But the Alps will remain cold during the day, some -3 still, 1, -1. And the Pyrenees warm up a little during the day, but not much. Still hot in like Greece and southern Italy. And then the night from Friday to Saturday, the European is showing like -12 degrees in some locations there, -2, -5, so be aware there. Let's see, Norway is still showing like in those southwestern areas, -4, -2, especially in the mountains. In Iceland, already very cold, -3, -4, -11 even. And during the day, less, but still cold there. And later shows this cold moving further east, 9 degrees in Hungary, still some 8 degrees in Austria in some areas, and in the Alps still like -3 degrees. And then Saturday night into Sunday, already shows more cold spots across Eastern Europe. Romania, some 0 degrees in some mountains, 7 degrees. In the low-lying areas outside the mountains, it'll be warmer, but in those mountains, especially like -1 degrees near Montenegro, in Austria, -1, let's see in the Alps, -9 in Switzerland, and -3 in France in the Alps. So be aware there, 2 degrees close to the Alps there. And in Bulgaria, some mountain spots show like -1 as well, 5, 7 degrees in other areas. And like, let's see, The Pirineos shows less, like 5 degrees or 4 degrees, but might be colder as well. Norway, still some cold spots in Sweden, especially in the mountains. And be aware. Let's see, and later it shows like the cold still remains in the Alps there, moves a little further east, but like during the early night and morning, continues very cold in the high mountains during next week, so be aware as well. The GFS has a similar thing. Let's see, it has the cold coming down, but no major temperatures, just in the Alps. Let's see, for example, Thursday into Friday, it shows in the Pyrenees like -1, similar to the Euro, -1, 0 degrees there. In the Alps it shows like -2, -1, some higher spots -3, so be aware there. A little bit warmer further south, but a general cool down across all these areas. 4 degrees, 9 degrees in some areas of France, 5 degrees. Even northern UK, some 2 degrees, 9 degrees, so be aware there. Some 4 degrees in Ireland during the night and early morning. During the day shows higher in Eastern Europe and southern Spain and Portugal as well. Southern Greece might be warmer, southernmost Italy, but it remains cold in the Alps during the day. And the next night it's still showing some parts of the Pyrenees like 0 degrees, and it's like -5 degrees, -7, -8 degrees in the Alps there, like Saturday morning. -6, some very cold spots like -7, -6, so be aware there in the Alps. And then later this gradually moves east, colder across southeastern Europe, like this weekend into next week. And yes, but still warm in Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, in those areas, and Spain and Portugal too. So be aware. And let's see here what it shows. The new snow from the GFS shows mainly in the Alps. Next 5 days this is, and the GFS really show like 196 centimeters of snow until like this weekend in the Alps there. You have some even higher spots, 200 centimeters, so the GFS really going crazy with this, but has a lot across Austria, Switzerland, parts of northern Italy, even Bosnia has some spots there, near Montenegro. The Pyrenees doesn't have anything impressive, but those areas in the Alps mainly. But if this really happens, be careful there. And the European showing less than the GFS, but showing more in Austria too, in the Alps in Austria, 98 centimeters, 95 centimeters of snow this week, so be aware. For Switzerland, France shows a spot or two of snow in Slovakia and Czechia, some higher peaks. Across Romania might be a hint of snow in Albania, Montenegro, and Bosnia, in some higher mountains there. So be aware. In the Pyrenees it shows a tiny hint there, like 0.5 centimeters, but nothing crazy there. Let's see. And this is the icon. It shows some tiny hints in the Pyrenees there, and a lot in the Alps, especially in Austria there, Switzerland and Italy's southern Germany, those areas. Shows a little bit in Montenegro and Bosnia too, so be aware there. Let's see, wind gusts show stronger now in the Mediterranean near France, those areas in Italy. Then it kind of continues strong near the Mediterranean, especially Thursday as the system comes, shows some very strong winds through Spain. But let's put this in kilometers here. Good, so shows like southern France Thursday, some very high wind gusts through Italy there, especially Friday, southern Italy, very strong winds. So let's see, continues there. And then special like shows next Sunday some very strong winds in the Alps, in Austria especially, close to 100 km/h gusts. In Czechia, true in Poland, some very high gusts there as well. So be aware as this system comes in, starting like Thursday, Friday, some very stronger winds there, and even to the Mediterranean later in some areas. But now in the north there we have that system in Iceland and the UK already showing some very big winds in the UK there, and into Norway too, so some spots in southern Norway, some very high gusts. And then this continues there, the Faroe Islands, some very high gusts as well. And the European has a new system coming like Saturday, bringing some gusty winds there too, in the UK, the Faroe Islands. So be aware those areas. And the GFS typically has some lighter winds than the European, but it's also showing near the islands there some very strong gusts in Iceland as well. Then this front comes and it kind of picks up in the Mediterranean, especially near France and Italy. Some spots there, some higher gusts. Might have near Spain as well. And then it shows really this weekend in the eastern Alps and across Czechia too, some very gusty winds. So be careful there. And this mainly it. So be aware of this colder temperatures coming and stay safe. Let's see. So in terms of storms, we have today those storms in Greece, Bulgaria, Turkey there, Romania. Then this system digging down Wednesday there. If there is snow in the Alps and Thursday, and the storms in Italy and the Balkans, potential lot of storms there, Friday and Thursday. Then this goes north, potential some storms into northeastern Europe later, but this keeps spinning there. But nothing crazy, shows some other system near the UK next Monday, and the stuff in Greece next Tuesday. But the high resolution model for today and tomorrow shows some showers in the Alps and Germany, maybe a shower too in Spain and France, but nothing crazy. In the UK especially some more rain, especially like tonight. So like Wednesday, this front comes, a lot of rain through Belgium, Germany, France, Luxembourg, even the Netherlands, and goes south there, starts kicking some snow in the Alps and those areas, and even shows some showers near Spain tomorrow there. So be aware, and this is mainly it. Let's see if there's this other model too. Shows the system there, the rain in Norway, the front digging to Central Europe and everything, the showers near Spain, the snow in the Alps as well, and shows the other storms in Eastern Europe too. Especially Thursday, there also shows some bigger storms in the Balkans there because of this system there, so be aware for Southeastern Europe then, and the snow in the Alps. Let's see. And the snow from this model starts really on Thursday in Austria there, Thursday through Friday, a lot of snow there in Austria, Switzerland, close to Italy, some hints of snow in the Pyrenees, in Bosnia, Croatia, maybe Czechia there, and Norway. So be aware there, and stay safe. So this is mainly it.